Hey Warriors fans, Scott Warras here, spotlighting yet another Conference Student Athlete of the Week. And this week, it's a busy week. A lot of student athletes doing a lot of good things of late in comparison to their conference foes. But right now, it's the NACC Men's Track Athlete of the Week, Junior Abuchi Osuala. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Second time in now 2 years, you and I have had a chance to sit down in the spring season. What got you this record? And people are asking, well, I will tell you. You broke the 13-year-old school record at the 60 meters, competing at the Panther Tune-Up at UW Milwaukee, 7.01 seconds. You beat the old mark by, what, 2/100ths of a second. 7:03 was the old mark. First of all, congratulations, a school record. I always ask this, do you know, and it's such a short race, such a fast 7 seconds. Did you feel good maybe going in? I don't know if you can sense it in the moment because it is so short, but did you feel good going in?
Yeah, I felt good going in, good week of training from last week and the week prior. Just going in, making sure my blocks are tuned in. But, I had a good couple pop outs in the blocks. So, felt like a fast one, felt like an explosive one. Towards the end of the race, I was like, I got to be either sub-7 or the record. So,
So you knew it was in the ballpark.
Yeah, for sure.
You were telling us too off the air, you've been fighting some illness last couple weeks, 3-4 weeks or so, which I assume kind of puts you a little bit behind the 8 ball, but you're in a good spot right now, you think? Physically, mentally, all that stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Last week of break, I caught pneumonia. So, preseason practice was going great. Even practices over, break was going great. You catch pneumonia, which is a lung kind of infection, which just kind of derails you. So, caught that, came back, went to some meets. Times weren't great, but they were okay. Yeah. And then 2 weeks ago, I caught COVID and influenza. So it was just been battling sicknesses here and there. The good thing is no injuries though, no injuries. But the sicknesses obviously take a toll on your body. But I feel like I'm coming back in time, peaking just in time for conference. So
yeah, we'll get into a little bit of that because you're right. The indoor championships are coming up this weekend down in Kenosha. At the event itself, your time was good for 2nd out of 26. You're 5th in the NACC this season in the 60 meters. And you talked about the training regiment. Can you just pull back the curtain a little bit and talk about the work off the track that you do and your teammates do to put you in the best position to succeed on the track? Because I don't know if people really recognize all the stuff that happens behind the scenes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously you have the workouts on the track and what you're doing with the coach and the team, but obviously if you're not doing stuff outside of the track, you probably want to succeed on the track. So that goes into your mental, or that goes into making sure your body is stretched out, because obviously there's recovery side of the track.
Yeah.
You could hit it hard, but if you do no recovery, if you're not getting enough water intake, if you're not eating correctly with nutrition, you probably won't see any actually improvements on the track. So, making sure, I'm getting good sleep, good recovery, good nutrition, making sure I'm stretched out, because obviously, you age, you're getting older, and you guys know this, but you're
a junior
older.
now, you're getting older.
You're getting older, so your body is not as, bouncy as when you used to be.
How much, if any, weightlifting is there in track?
A whole lot.
There is, okay.
Yeah, a whole lot. I mean, we lift twice a week here, but if you ask any pro sprinter or, even any collegiate sprinter, they'll tell you it starts in the weightlifting. You have to build that speed. You have to build that muscle for you to exert all that effort, all that exertion.
So is it a lot of lower body weight training and things like that? Or because you're not looking to, bulk up.
Yeah, exactly. You're not.
In terms of weightlifting, weight training.
Sure.
So what specifically, is it lower body? Is it upper body? Or how does that look out?
I would say a lot of lower body explosive stuff.
Okay.
They call it Olympic lifts. So you have power cleans. Those type of things, just explosive lifts, because also you're running, you're bouncy, it's not really stagnant, so you want to make sure you're lifting heavy weights and fast, especially fast because you're running fast. So a lot of lower body, but you can't neglect, your arms, because obviously you're swinging and you're running, so making sure you're doing upper body, but a lot of lower body, a lot of plyometrics too.
Okay.
So.
Okay. What are your goals this year? I mean, as you kind of now become an upperclassman and start competing at a higher level, I assume you want to. What are your personal goals this year and even beyond?
For sure. So I would, personal goals also keep chasing records. People always ask who you're chasing. And I would say, I'm chasing myself because I want to get to where I want to be in a couple of years, get to where I want to be when I'm, jumping those times even further down my senior year. So, you know, my goal is to better myself in everything I do, but, you know, just goals, just qualifying for nationals, for example,
yep,
qualify
absolutely.
for nationals, but also just even, you know, placing really well at conference, you know. Those are like, you know, my goals that I'm coming into the season with, just looking to get out.
You talk about record chasing. And I imagine you know all your personal record, your personal highs, numbers, and things like that. Are you aware of school records, conference records, things like that? Or are those the things that people tell you about after a race? Like, hey, you also set the conference mark or the school mark.
Yeah, I would say, you know, junior year, well, you know, I'm a junior now.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm kind of more aware of what the records are.
Okay.
Freshman year, I wasn't.
Sure.
So, I mean, like, I don't know the long jump ones to the T, but obviously if I'm that close or I get close to them, you know, my coach tells me what they are, and I'm like, okay, now I'm aware of what they are, stuff like that. But, you know, chasing the 200 record or even just, you know, bettering my 100-meter record outdoor is kind of, you know, the goals of what you're chasing.
Okay, so coming up this weekend, down in Kenosha, it's the conference's indoor championships. Give us a little preview. What events will we see you in?
For sure.
And kind of handicap the odds.
Yeah, so I'm going to be in the long jump.
Okay.
I got the 60 and the 200.
Those three.
So
okay.
those three, and then you have, you know, 60 prelims and 60 finals. You have long jump prelims and finals. The 200 is just one race, and, you know, they tally up the times to see who's, you know, top 10, stuff like that. So it's split up between Friday and Saturday. I get the 60 prelims on Friday, and then Saturday is like the finals and 200 and long jump. So it'll be a heavy day on Saturday, but, you know, I'm excited. I'm ready for it, so it should be good.
Excellent stuff. Keep it rolling, certainly, after what you did last weekend at UWM. Okay, Abuchi Osuala, we're going to send you out here with 5 questions in the time-honored tradition of these here conversations. And we did this once last year. I went back and watched last year's interview, so I didn't accidentally ask you the same questions.
Okay.
Oh, we do the research. We're making sure. Okay, first answer that comes to mind. Number 1, what is the most annoying sound?
I would say people who chew with their mouth open, right? Like when I'm right next to their ear and they're chewing real loud. So.
Yes. Number 2, what is your favorite flavor/color Gatorade?
Good one. I would say blue. Blue. Yeah.
Flavor blue. What is it? I don't know what it is. But number 3, what is the best logo in all of sports? The best logo in all of sports.
The best logo?
Yeah.
You know, it's a hard one. You know, you can go Nike because it's plain and minimalistic.
But everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it. Let's go ahead and say Giannis's Greek Freaka logo on the shoe.
Okay.
How about that?
That's good.
How about that? Yeah.
That's becoming more and more popular.
Yeah.
Number 4, the one zoo animal you would like to own provided it was tame.
Oh, yeah. Let me get like a tiger or a lion.
Tiger or lion?
Yeah,
Right into it.
A big cat.
Number 5, if offered a free ride, would you rather take a shuttle to the moon or a submersible to navigate the ocean floor? Free ticket, free ride.
Free ride, and it's
Up, yeah.
completely safe. No,
yes,
nobody's
completely,
dying.
No, of course, it is completely safe.
Completely safe.
Everybody lives
There we
and they
go.
return safely.
Cool.
That's the
Ooh, it's a hard one. It's a hard
moon
one.
or ocean floor.
Ocean floor.
Good.
Ocean floor, yeah.
All right, and your bonus question, we'll send you out on this. They're
Yeah.
casting the story of your life in movie form, the Abuchi story. What type of movie is it, and who do you cast to play you in the starring role?
That's a good. Okay, I would say it'd be a biography about
okay.
my life and, you know,
Very good, yep.
sports and all that type of stuff. And who would I would cast? I feel like I would have to use somebody who looks like me.
Okay.
So either my younger brother or
You going to Hollywood at all? You're gonna,
I just
you're
can't
gonna,
think of the names of the actors who I would choose. There's this actor who plays in a show called Snowfall.
Okay.
I just can't think of his name though.
All right. Well, we can Google it after
Yeah,
the interview.
we can
So
Google
the actor in Snowfall,
Snowfall.
or your younger brother.
Yeah.
Keep it in the family.
For sure.
All right. Abuchi Osuala, the NACC Men's Track Athlete of the Week, and competing again this weekend in the NACC Indoor Championships. Keep it rolling.
Thank you, man.
Best of skill, and maybe we'll do
Appreciate it.
this again once we turn our attention to the outdoor season.
Yeah, we will, most definitely.
Thanks,
Perfect.
everybody.
Thank you, guys. See you.